Hi guys, I'm Josh from Layzee Acres, and we're saving the world one trailer at a time. Today we're going to look at the 2020 Reflection 303 RLS. This is from the second half of 2020, so it has some new updates that the earlier half of 2020 didn't have. For example, you can tell right away it's got the new white exterior, whereas the early 2020 and anything before that had a more of a beige color with black accents. Now it's white with black accents. You also see a lot of differences on the inside as well. So right away, we have a front storage here. This is more of like a rough storage, so where you put generators or extra batteries or you know, things you don't mind getting dirty. That's where you throw those in. They actually used to have a solar hookup right here in the front for the early half of 2020. Then they actually just recently moved it up to the roof, so you hook up your solar panels up there now. Right here, we have a 30-pound propane tank. There's one on either side. Of course, we have the automatic changeover regulator. Got kind of like a barn-style door here. Lots of storage, really clean. Okay. A lot of brands will have their plumbing coming right down through the center of their storage, whereas Grand Design or Reflection, they actually tee it off to the side, so it's a really nice, clean storage compartment. And then actually, this is heated as well. And if you're curious, right in here is where your auto level controls are, which is standard on Reflection fifth wheels. I was kind of in the way there, but this is your universal docking station. So you winterize from here, you flush your black water from here, you sanitize your fresh water, you pull your gate valves, you have an outside shower here, you have cable hookups here, there's a receptacle in here, you can actually turn on and off your pump from here. This is an all-in-one hookup spot. And then if you're also wondering, the plumbing or whatever you have coming in comes up down through this spot and hooks up in here, and is kept warm for cooler days. One quick thing, a lot of people are hitting their heads on fifth wheels, but Reflection actually added 2 blue lights right here underneath the slide, which is a nice little feature. No big deal here. Furnace, water heater, 6 gallons, gas electric, 50 amp service because prep for a second AC on this one. Turn it down the side. Okay. We have a roof ladder. That is not a camera, that is prep for a camera. We also have a rear hitch. It's a class 3. It has hooks for chains, and it has wiring. The rating on this one is 300 pounds tongue weight or 3,000 pounds towing. So typically on a fifth wheel, you have your main awning kind of in front of the slide. This is what we have here. But standard on Reflection 303, they have the secondary awning. They did add that later on, so it's not in the original 303s of the 2013s or 14s, but it is on the newer stuff. And then you can see just another view of your passenger storage. One thing I did want to mention is that this is for display purposes, so the Reflection 303 you're looking at buying at a dealership may not exactly match the outside colors or inside colors or the options, so make sure you check that with the build sheet or your salesperson. Come on in. Awesome. So as you walk in here, first thing you see is your fridge. When the slides are closed on this model, you can get to one half of the fridge and both sides of the freezer. That is a 12 cubic foot gas and electric. Some of our competition now is going to electric only fridge or a 12 volt fridge. Nice classic looking Furrion oven and range. What's neat about this is that you don't have to get on your hands and knees to light this oven anymore. You just turn it on and it has its own display. This one has a pantry. That light in there is actually motion sensitive, so you can set that up so when you open this door, the light's going to come on. We have the TV over here on the off-door side of the camper, away from the theater seats, but we're looking directly at the TV. We have an electric fireplace that puts off some heat, which is kind of handy. You can heat your trailer without using your propane. This is a tri-fold sofa back here, so that comes right out about to here, so you lose access to that theater seat, but it is for a couple or some young kids, that kind of thing. One new update they made, they used to have pleated nightshades. Now they've gone to a roller shade, which is pretty handy, nice and classic looking, slow rise like that. One good point is all our windows are either at the back or facing your campsite, which is a really nice feature for obviously looking at your campsite instead of your neighbor's campsite. Awesome. Over the years, they've gotten rid of the carpet on the stairs, which is a handy thing. That's not wood; it's like a plastic, but it's 2 steps up in here, so it's easier on our old legs. Come on and have a look at the washer. It's an ensuite in here, so you can walk right through. Got a shower glass enclosure. This is actually our 3rd slide right here. So this comes in, so you have to make sure you have your door open when the slide comes in. Just keep coming through here. We have what's called a north-south bed, because this is a little bit shorter model than the 337. That's a full-size queen. You do have a little bit of a step up here, but unfortunately that's what you get when you have a north-south queen like this. Right. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. Again, I'm Josh from Layzee Acres. If you like this video, please click like. If you want to see updates, please subscribe. That way you can see the new videos we put out on a daily basis. Thanks. Have a good day.